This video might look relatively harmless, but the implications behind it are actually quite disturbing. This is a viral video that I found on Reddit. It shows this mountain climber making his descent when he comes across another mountain climber that appears to be lying down passed out. However, once the mountain climber who's walking and recording starts touching this person, he realizes pretty quickly they are no longer with us. Now, I couldn't find the exact source for this video, so I'm not 100% sure in saying this, but I do have some degree of confidence that this was recorded on Mount Everest, the tallest mountain in the world. And while this is obviously very tragic by itself, this is actually not all that uncommon when it comes to Mount Everest for a variety of different reasons. Mount Everest stands over 29,000 feet above sea level. As previously mentioned, this is the highest point that you can make it on Earth. Therefore, lots of adrenaline junkies go out there trying to fulfill their dream of summiting because it's something that not very many people do. And Mount Everest also has a lot of obstacles that you of course have to cross. Crevasses, for example, if you fall into it, you might never be found again. You also have inclement weather, and if you are not properly prepared in terms of your outfit, you might freeze to death. But even if you're able to surmount these obstacles, you still have the death zone, which takes place at 8,000 meters above sea level, and this is where things get really dangerous. At this height, there's no longer enough oxygen for a human to be able to survive without the use of supplemental oxygen, i.e. oxygen tanks, and therefore this is a zone where a lot of people die. I mean, it's pretty aptly named the death zone. Every year on average, there are approximately 5 to 10 people that end up passing away, and Mount Everest at this point is kind of a giant graveyard. There's approximately 300 bodies up there, and they are never going to come down because it's far too costly and far too dangerous to make a body recovery. What ends up happening is these people that are left on the mountain then become landmarks. You have famous ones like Green Boots, for example, or Sleeping Beauty, whose photos I can't obviously show very much, but still, you guys get the point. It's pretty morbid. This particular video, again, I'm not too sure whether or not they're actually on Mount Everest, but even if they're not, this guy presumably would have passed away from being in the death zone or being unprepared, so it's pretty sad. He might just end up becoming a landmark. As always, let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section below. Drop a comment letting me know what you want to see next, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.